Hi, it's Nancy Lynn Ruth with unblockresults.com, where people come to stop procrastinating and start living the life they were meant to. Sometimes it can feel like you're swimming against the tide when you try to move forward on a goal. You know what you need to do to make it happen, but other things come up that are more important than those tasks on your to-do list. Sometimes things go wrong. Life happens. And we all go through days like that, but what does it mean when it happens over and over again? And you just never make any headway on something that's really important to you. That was happening to a client of mine. This consultant was doing her best to grow her business. She really wanted that. But over and over again, over the past several months, it seemed like she couldn't get a break. Some of what was happening seemed out of her control. Technology kept breaking down on her. Some of it was obviously her own issue, and she recognized that. She had created these podcasts to get her marketing message out, but week after week, she wouldn't post them. And some of it seemed like a weird combination of those. A couple of people who'd said they were interested in working with her suddenly changed their minds. Both in the same week. Finally, my client calls me for a session. And as we talk about what's going on, she blurts out, "I don't really want another client." Well, she seemed surprised by the realization, but she understood where it was coming from. She was taking care of 2 young kids and the house, and she was helping her husband out with his business at the same time she was doing her business, and she was really feeling overwhelmed. And she was concerned that if she got more clients with all that additional paperwork that came with it, she would have even less time to spend with her family. And this conflict had been going on below the surface and slowing her down. It was encouraging her to procrastinate on her podcasts. It was changing her energy with her potential clients, which apparently they picked up on. And it maybe even was somehow affecting the technology around her. So we tapped on releasing her feelings around not having enough time for family and business. And I wasn't doing that so she would ignore her family and follow her business goals, but so that she could look at her choices without all that emotional conflict getting in the way. What happened was that as the feelings of not having enough time came down, she started to see logically how having more clients would mean that she would actually have more time to spend with her family. With the extra money, she could get someone to clean her house, order more ready-made food so she wouldn't have to cook, hire an admin to take that paperwork off her hands. Maybe she could do all of those things. And then she would spend the time she freed up with her family and with her clients doing the work that she actually loved to do, not the paperwork. And she would feel better, so she'd show up better for both. It was the perfect solution. Here's the thing. I knew that if we tried to look at this logically first, looking at spending the extra money to buy herself time for what she truly wanted, she might have agreed with me that it was a good idea, but she probably wouldn't have taken action. The conflict would still have been there below the surface. It would still have felt like she wouldn't have time for her family if she got more clients. You have to take care of those feelings first, so that's what we did with the tapping. So here's my homework for you. If you find that you're procrastinating on a big goal, see if there's a part of you that's afraid of actually getting it, like my client found. And that's a first step to breaking that procrastination logjam. If you want to hear more about stopping procrastinating, sign up for my newsletter at unblockresults.com. Until next time, remember, you can live the life you're meant to. Let's do this. Bye.